Hi my beautiful loves, it's Shiloh here from Perfect Shade Cosmetics. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for normal to combination skin as well as for really oily skin. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do your basic makeup application for normal to combination skin, which is what I have. I have dry from up here and oily around my chin area. So today I'm going to show you starting from my skincare and then going on to the basic makeup products. So first I'm going to use my vitamin C face wash to cleanse my face, and just a 10 cent size drop on my entire face to cleanse. This is my preferred method of cleansing when I'm in a hurry, so I just use a facial wipe to get rid of the excess. Alright, so that's the facial vitamin C complete control radiant image brightening face wash. It removes makeup, so you can see there's nothing on my skin right now. Okay, next I'm going to do the serum. Okay, so serums always before your day and your night cream. If you have really oily skin, you can skip on this step here, but I'm just going to add just a drop of serum, just a drop. And I'm going to dab that on my face wherever I want to focus on anti-aging or removing pigmentation. So under the eye area, 1 centimeter away from your waterline, not too close. If you find that it's burning, then you've gone too close to your waterline. So what I suggest you do is mix a drop of your day and your night cream with your serum around your eye area. Right, so yes, it is a bit tacky and that's normal. Don't forget your neck. It's absolutely normal. That's a serum. It's got the niacinamide, it's got the vitamin C, and it's got the glucosamine. It's got the niacinamide, vitamin it's got the vitamin C, niacinamide, and the glucosamine in it. All right, so if you need to know more about the benefits of that, go to the website www.perfectshade.co.za. Next, I'm going to do my day and night cream, but I'm going to focus more on from my nose up. Oops, that's a bit too much. So I'm just going to take off a little bit. And I'm not going to apply on the lower half of my face because I am oily from that area. So here from the nose. So remember to skip with the day and the night cream on any area that is oily. So if you're oily on your T-zone, T-panel, then skip on the day cream completely. If you are dry around your mouth, then only apply it around your mouth. Okay, so that's the day and the night cream. Next, I'm going to use my Photoshop primer. Okay, that's the Photoshop primer. No, that's the day and the night cream, sorry. This is the Photoshop primer. That's the Photoshop primer. And that goes on the entire face as a base for your makeup, as an SPF 50 to protect your skin from the sun, and for inflammatory conditions, for acne. It is the benefits for the primer has a whole list of benefits. You can always WhatsApp a stockist or WhatsApp us on 079-272-4713 for the benefits of the primer. Right, so it's a medicated primer. It is not a silicone-based primer. The main ingredient is titanium dioxide, which lightens, also blurs out your marks. You can see what it's done to the little pigmentation around my mouth. It's minimized, absolutely minimized the need for too much of foundation as well as corrector. Right. Next, I'm just going to wipe my hands with the excess. And I'm going to spray my face with our Radiant Image Complete Control Fixing Spray. Here we go. Okay, and just wait for that to dry. Right, so you can see that I do need very little corrector. Majority of my pigmentation has been corrected with my skincare. This area here used to be completely black, and I also had dark circles all the way down here, and I also had like round pigmentation marks on my cheek area. So if you suffer with this, then this is when you use your corrector, because your corrector does 90% of your coverage work. It neutralizes your dark areas, your pigmentation, dark circles, uneven skin tone around the mouth, and brings it back to natural skin complexion. And especially if you want to wear a really dark lipstick and you've got pigmentation around your mouth, your correctors must have, and then you must go to a darker powder. But for now, I'm going to show you how to just neutralize for basic makeup. So we just apply very little on any area that is darker than your normal skin complexion, which is this. This is my normal skin complexion. This is my normal skin complexion. So I will not apply corrector on those areas. It's only on the dark areas. And you can see immediately the freckle is gone. And the purpose of the corrector is to neutralize so that after a while, it does not come through. Your darkness does not come through the makeup, which is what happens with a concealer. If you're only using a concealer and a foundation, your skin is not neutralized and not corrected first. So it is really important to correct your skin first before you apply your foundation and concealer. Next, I'm going to apply my foundation. So I am now in between an ivory and a fair and a porcelain. So I'm going to mix an ivory and porcelain together. I've mixed that amount. Okay, and then I'm going to apply it, just cleaning my brush. Half a ml or less than half a ml if you have average pigmentation, or if you have skin like mine, it's less than half a ml of foundation. So this, what I've just mixed together, is too much of makeup for an everyday look. It's just for tutorial purposes that I'm showing you. Okay, so dab all over your face, over the eye, quick, especially if you don't have much time to apply makeup. Make sure you cover every bit of skin, taking it all the way down to your neck. We don't want a mask on our jawline. Then I'm going to use our foundation brush. I love this brush for blending out. So I'm going to start on my neck first. And then on one side of the face, pat underneath the eye area. Don't rub away, just pat, 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 because this is the thinnest skin on your face and we're trying to defy gravity. Pat over the eye area as well. Okay, and then closer to my brows, I will use a smaller brush, and in between my brows, so I don't mess up my brows, which I've already defined with pencil. So you can either do it before your foundation or you can do it after your foundation and powder. It's up to you, but for the tutorial, I decided to define my brows before, just to speed up this video. So I'm going to use my concealer brush for areas close to the eye and the brows. Neaten your brows if you've defined it. It doesn't matter if you define your brows before your foundation or after. I firmly believe in the end justifies the means. So if you get the same effect, whatever works for you works. There's no hard and fast rule about defining the brows. Okay, so evening out. I'm just going to apply. If you have dark circles at this point, you can use any one of our foundations as a concealer underneath your eyes because it is a concealer consistency. We have added extra coverage to it, so we don't have separate correctors and separate foundations or we don't have separate concealers or separate correctors. What works as a corrector will work as a foundation for some, so they're not labeled corrector and concealer. So I'm going to use the porcelain. That's porcelain for under my eyes. Very small amount. So I just want to show you the difference where you apply your concealer or your lighter foundation. Makes a huge difference in accentuating dark circles under your eyes. So I have a line here. I want to show you where, if I had to put it close up here, how it accentuates and makes it seem like you have a dark circle underneath your eyes when you actually don't, as opposed to going in the line and not going too close to your waterline. So if you have these lines under your eyes with your bags and your dark circles, try and use a lighter foundation in this area here and don't go too close to your waterline. Immediately you can see the difference. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, bring it down and conceal. Inner eye, conceal. If you have very large pores, I would take a beauty blender with a bit of product and only on that area dab and press it into the pores. This technique really smoothens skin and does not give you texture as with most brands. So this really presses the product into the big pores if you have big pores. Okay, just want to darken around my mouth, just add a little bit of corrector. Sometimes when you have pigmentation, you've just got to end up with a darker powder around your mouth. Okay. Smoothen along the hairline, smoothen along the hairline. Any other area that needs extra coverage, and that's it. So I'm going to use number 7 powder for underneath my eyes. Okay, so number 7 for underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to use a number 3 for the rest of my face. That's my daily look. And I'm going to apply the number 7 with my powder puff. Close. Starting from the bottom, moving all the way up to the waterline like that. So starting from where you applied your lighter foundation. Look up and go really close up against your lashes. Then the number 3, I'm just going to dab it all over with my powder puff. You can even use your beauty blender if you want. It works just as well. So it actually presses the product in even better. So you get a smooth, flawless, long-lasting finish. For my neck area, I'm just going to brush over. I leave the eye area unsealed if I'm using eyeshadow for the day. So for today, I'm not using eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply powder over. This is a basic makeup application tutorial, so there's no look. Make sure you apply powder around your nasal folds. And I'm going to use my powder brush for the neck area. Dip into the powder and just brush away. This is for normal or combination skin. This is a technique that works for normal or combination skin. So if you have areas that are dry and areas that are oily, I've already explained what to do on those areas. Right, and then you can reinforce your powder under the eyes. So you get a nice and smooth finish and it's not going to look caked. Above the lips. And then I'm going to spray. And wait for that to dry. And that, my ladies, is how you do basic makeup application for normal to combination skin. Thanks for watching.